Got it. Alright. See you tomorrow.
He found me.
I feel very, very low energy. Maybe when my meds kick in, it'll be better. But I went to bed at like 4 a.m. last night. I had a really strong wave of hyperfixation that I literally could not stop editing. Could be when people talk about my new hyperfixation is these certain. I like the new product collection. No, bro. I don't know. To me, hyperfixation is like I haven't showered in multiple days. When I can actually start to smell my body odor, that's how I know that I'm locked in. Not eating, not going to the bathroom. I actually developed a UTI before because I would just fail to listen to my body. It says it's 6 degrees and that it's raining. Let's see if it's actually raining. I want to show you where I live. Yeah, I think I'll walk. Alright, time to get my tattoo fit on. Transition time? I also like to put on a spritz of perfume whenever I tattoo, just as a nice gesture, I guess. I love this perfume. My boyfriend got it for me for my birthday. It's Gucci, so every time I spray it, I'm like, ooh, not every day, it's special. I smell divine. I feel like wearing this hat today. The tattoo studio I work at as of right now is located within, I think it's the biggest flea market in all of Europe. A lot of vintage things, lots and lots of furniture. Also a big part of it is knockoff designer stuff. I thought today would be a good day to bring you along. Across. This is the sauciest fucking place. I always hate taking my phone out here. It's just I don't know. I feel like my shit's gonna get snatched out of my hand, but I feel like it's good content, so we'll do for the bit, but oh man. Okay, nothing's really open right now. There's some really beautiful furniture. Some really wonderful lamp fixtures. There's some genuinely really insane things that they sell here. There was not one but two adult fully taxidermy ostriches. They're huge. It was so bizarre. It was in this very fancy store. I just stopped here for shelter for a sec to take out my umbrella because it started raining a bit heavier, but how cool is this, the way they trimmed it? I'm almost there, but I don't know. I thought this was cute with the dog taking shelter. We're soon there. At the tattoo shop. Gotta get the professional. Okay.
I want to give you my drawing and then you
do my thing?
Do it,
yeah,
yes.
Okay.
On my screen. Oh, sorry, I'm very nervous.
It's okay.
When I saw your page on Instagram, I was like, okay, I want colors.
Nice.
I study illustration.
Nice.
I'll show you.
Wow.
So I want a little bunny. I love bunny. This is on tape because I tried to put it on my arm. I wanted to ask you what colors you had because I really like this type of blue.
If you're very particular that you want that shade of blue, I can ask my colleagues if they have anything.
Oh, but this is very nice. Thank you. I was very indecisive, so I booked yesterday evening. I think you saw.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem indecisive to me. That seems very
but for
I'm coming. I'm actually looking at illustration masters right now. I'm thinking about going back to school.
I think I'm on the music, and it's why you
could not connect. Yeah.
So I disconnect. Oh, you're doing a live recording tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Some years ago, I also kept thinking about what if I start tattooing
There's a lot of illustrators that, yeah.
The main thing that keeps me from like doing or even thinking about it is that I'm so like insecure about what I do. The thought of doing it permanently on someone is quite scary.
But wouldn't, like, if people are choosing to get your art, wouldn't that, like, give you more confidence in yourself?
I don't know if my brain is letting me think that.
I feel like I'm not a very good artist. But then I'm like, no, people like my art. So I don't know.
Like,
I think maybe both can be true. Maybe people can like your art and you don't have to be a good artist. I would also say it's another avenue for you to monetize your art. I don't think I would personally recommend anybody goes into tattooing to make it like their full-time career.
What music do you usually listen to? Yesterday when I was drawing this, I was listening to my favorite Italian artist, that is Andrea Simone, and I was just crying my eyes out. If it's too like sad, you tell me, because like if you like.
No, that's okay. That's the vibe. So is there a reason that Bunny is crying?
It's just that I'm very like sad. I cry a lot. I wouldn't call myself a sad person. I just cry so much.
Just emotional, really.
Yes.
You know what music I like to cry to? Lana Del Rey.
Oh, it's so cute, colored. Oh my god.
Don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry today.
You can.
Okay, so I'm gonna say a very like bad thing, but
I can cut it out. I can cut anything out that you want.
Okay. No, you can keep it in because
Okay.
I think that like artists create better when they are like sad. I can talk also for myself. Like when I feel sad, I usually do things that I like more. Yes, you've been cheated on, but you're doing the most fire album ever.
I've heard musicians specifically say, that they're like, trauma, but at least I'll get an album out of it.
Media, like in cinema, books, everything, like the sad parts are the one that get to us. So maybe that's why even if I've never got cheated on, like I feel this album to my soul. So.
My take on that, probably some of my favorite art that I was making was when I was doing really, really bad in school, and there was like, I think it was more rebellion that motivated it, that made good art. But the times that I've been seriously depressed, I was not able to do anything, and it would be years of like holes in my creation.
Yes.
Because I think there's a point where
it's just too much.
It's just too much.
Okay.
Actually, can I flip through your sketchbook or is it private?
I don't know if... Yes. Oh no.
No, this is so cute. This is so cute.
I didn't finish it.
Wow, this is great.
In fact, like you were there and I was trying to look at your piercings and I forgot.
Love those.
Thank you.
Oh, I want to be an illustrator so bad. Have you been to the market before?
Which market?
The big flea market in this area.
No.
Did you know there's a big flea market here?
No.
Did you realize while you were walking around?
No.
We can walk together. I think we're gonna walk in the same direction.
Okay.
We can walk through the market. You ready?
Yes.
You have very flexible skin. Okay, I'll start slow. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. I thought you would be a little bit more like, wow. I feel like this area is a bit sensitive.
It actually hurts more than the other tattoo.
Yeah.
I got this tattoo that is
Oh my god!
quite big. Thinking about when you're gonna do like the solid color, I'm gonna...
No, it's not gonna be that bad, especially because it's not like solid. It's gonna be kind of like. So Palermo is where?
It's in Sicily. It's like
Where the mafia bosses are. Is your dad a mafia boss?
No, fortunately.
Sure.
I am the mafia boss. No.
I'm the mafia boss. was me all along.
I'm moving quite a bit, so if it's a problem, just tell me.
No, it's fine. Usually when people are moving, I'll be like, you know, it'd be awesome if you could stay still. I'm assuming you found me through like hashtag tattoo Paris.
I didn't search from the hashtag. I searched like for people who had it.
Right. I feel like I used to be really high up on that when you would type in Paris tattoo, but I haven't.
Yes, you are quite high.
Okay.
You did a video talking about some tattoo artists that you like. And you showed Inchiostro Cuore that I love so much.
She's in Milan, right?
Yes. Inchiostro Cuore.
Really awesome tattoo artist, really distinct style.
Oh my god, wait. I know actually something that you might know that's like Italian. Do you know? Do you know Rocco Siffredi?
Yes.
I went to school with his son, Leo.
Oh my god.
I had an Italian friend and I was like, I don't know, they came up and she's like, the Rocco. Yeah, apparently they're like famous, no? They're like influencers.
He's a porn actor.
Yeah, but why is he? I don't think actors in general are famous.
He's
Hello, bonjour. But,
and he also did like a TV series.
yeah, it was like a porn boot camp, no?
Yes. But I didn't see it, so I can't tell you any more information. So cool.
We're gonna let that sit for like 10-15 minutes and then I'm gonna put a different cover and then we'll take photos before I put that second one on.
I didn't tell my parents. I put the cream that the tattoo artist gave me and it started burning.
What was the cream?
I don't remember.
I would like to know what the cream was so I know like if you're allergic to something.
No, it wasn't an allergic reaction. It was like still fresh.
Yeah, probably.
I got so scared because I thought that it was an allergic reaction.
Right.
And I was like, okay, if I had an allergic reaction like to all my arm, I think I'm gonna die.
Okay, if something like that happens, you can text me. You can always reach out to me and I'm happy to answer any questions. I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and I see like you have a book and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. I don't know any tattoo artist that has that booking system. Usually you have to text them and then they tell you, but I like it like this.
Yeah.
It's like, I tell you when I'm available, you can choose. As a client, I think it would stress me out. So
Yes.
I have to commit to like, if I want to ask when you're available. No, I have everything on my website. You can look around, you can ask me questions.
I really appreciated like your website. I get quite anxious like texting people.
I know.
So
Me too.
I really appreciate it. Yes, like everything, like I was wondering about stuff and I could find that information immediately. I did the drawing yesterday, so it was...
Wait, what? You only designed it yesterday?
Yes. Yes, because I was like in an emotional moment. I was like...
We ended up finishing the tattoo and I came home in the dark, wet rain. I was also hungry, but my sweetie got me some shawarma.
Shawarma, yes.
And now we are watching another episode of Gilmore Girls. I'm sick and tired of plots that involve the Hungarian language as a source of like confusion for the characters or a random quirky thing, and it's not even Hungarian! Half the time, it's genuinely gibberish. They just know that nobody speaks Hungarian, so no one's gonna clock it. Well, bitch, I clock it, okay? I'm sick and tired. Just hire a Hungarian, God.
Speak your truth.
I'm gonna make a video reviewing all the... Because genuinely off the top of my head, I can list 5 different...
Like in Chicago too?
It's in Chicago. It's also in okay, I won't spoil it for you guys. You gotta tune in for that vid. Why you on my dick?
Because I know you. I know you dick.
Oh.